Whee! Explosion. What's up, everyone? Today I've got part 1 of the Season 3 Round 3 burn video for you. It's King of the Hill footage. As you can see on the map, we've got the 2 spawns and the 3 timers. Standard burn rules, so you get tagged, head back to spawn, take a 30 count, and you're back in the game. So let's get into the footage. We're starting out with Thunderbow footage because Thunderbow. Thing's a lot of fun.
Nope. Got me. 3, 4, 5.
I think a lot of people wrote off the Thunderbow before it was released, myself included.
Yeah.
But after seeing it being played with for a day at a game, I think it really has a place as a support blaster or someone that likes to play a more supportive role. What I mean when I say support player is someone who doesn't need to go get all those amazing tags or awesome flag captures, but instead looks at how they can benefit the team most. Whether that's backing a player up, defending a point, being a distraction, there's so many things that go into being a support player that really I think support gets kind of a negative connotation to it when it really is a super important role.
You freaked me out. Go stop him. Nice. I'm out, Sean. Yeah, got me. Oh, we're good.
I think Sean's Thunderbow footage has some really good support player elements in it. He's able to keep the attention of his enemies while still hovering around the important points on the field, delaying their pushes, giving his team extra time to react.
Yeah. Got her.
Sticking with the concept that you can be an asset to your team without getting tags, this footage shows Josh stretching the enemy defense and pulling them away from important capture points.
That's what I hear. Took about 4 or 5 people last time. Oh. Oh. These are... My hammer shot wasn't firing darts. Well, this is rough. Howdy. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna die now. That was
Alright, so I got Mitch here again, and he has his first electrical mod, and it is a fully reworked Rapidstrike. So go ahead and take me through it.
Alright, so we're going to start with the battery. The battery is a 3-cell LiPo. It's running at 11.1 volts nominal voltage, 2200 milliamp hour, and I've got it and the battery minder all housed up here in the front housing. The battery minder just keeps an eye on the voltage, and when it gets, I think I have it set to 3.1 volts per cell, it makes an awful racket, and you know that it's time to switch the battery out.
Which is great, and something I prefer over the screen, because screens sometimes you don't check, and this is going to make a noise at you.
Yeah, you're in the heat of battle, you're not going to be, oh, it's it.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't be doing that. Anyway, so then the motors are the Blade, E-Flight, whatever you want to call them.
180s.
They're 180s. I ordered them off of eBay. They are $15 or so for 3. I think the shipping was free.
That's not bad at all.
No, not bad at all. So you got a spare in case you burn out one of them. And I've been running, Josh and I have been running this all day at 11.1 volts with no issue from the motors. So that's good so far. The internals have all been rewired. I use 16 gauge wire all the way to this trigger, or to the flywheel trigger switch. I think it's rated for about 10 amps at 110 volts or something like that. Just of it is it can handle high bursts of current from the battery. Also, the battery is rated for, I think, 30 continuous amps discharge with a 40 amp burst for all of the amps.
I'm not an electrical person. I have no idea what it means.
It's a lot. You could basically start a small car with that.
Oh, that's cool.
Basically.
Right, so it's got some power.
It's got some oomph.
I like that.
There's an Arduino in here, and it's hooked up to this switch on the side, which is your fire control switch. I'm still working out some bugs in the code. This is by no means the finished product. I've got a lot more tinkering with the code to do, and I think I'm going to switch the pusher motor to a brushless RC motor and use a speed controller to control that, because this doesn't have any braking, so sometimes you get like an extra little cycle at the end. But anyway, I've got single fire, so you pull the trigger, 1 dart comes out, and then in the middle is full auto, or rock and roll, I believe is what I named the routine in the code. And then we've got 3 round bursts, so you pull the trigger, da-da-da, and then it stops. Pull the trigger, da-da-da, then it stops.
I love it. I know that's Josh's wet dream.
It is. I don't think he's going to ever put this down.
Probably not, but hopefully it's something we're going to get passed around to a bunch of people, and we'll get some good footage of it today.
We'll get some good footage, and I'm looking for some feedback from people, because I have almost literally no use for electric blasters. I run exclusively mechanical stuff. I'm a mechanical engineer, so this is sort of a new thing for me, but I think I did all right.
It seems like people are loving it so far, so hopefully we'll see revision 2 of it, and we'll send you guys some footage right now.
All right.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
We only got 1 in the middle?
1 in the middle.
I don't know where to start with this blaster, other than maybe the fact that Sean was able to push people back just by walking forward slowly and revving the motors. It's that crazy. This is easily the highest rate of fire blaster this burn field's ever seen, and because of that, whoever's using it is essentially a one-man assault team.
Flush him out! Flush him out! Is the timer turned? Is it on blue? Yeah. Cool. Let's go ahead and sit down and just gather these points while they figure out how to attack.
I think this modded blaster is best utilized as an offensive
What you
blaster.
up to, Josh?
I say this because if you put it on defense,
Going to the
while it
portables?
might be great at spitting out darts to defend a point,
Oh, we
you're
just
not
have mid
really
right
getting
now.
the full use out of it. And by
Yeah.
full use, I mean the impact it has on the field. When you rev this thing, people take notice and they react to it. So if you're playing offensively with it and pushing the field up,
Yep.
you're essentially shrinking the amount of field space your enemies have and growing the amount your team has, which is obviously beneficial to you.
Gotcha. I know.
No, I'm just fucking tired, dude.
It's this sun. It's so hot out.
Dude, I'm getting up at 6 in the morning to go to the gym, and I had a 6K yesterday. I'm gassed out.
Guys, go to the middle.
I know. Nice, nice. Wait, what team are you on? Oh, you can't be on red. We're already up one. Yeah. Grab a blue flag.
That's going to do it for part 1 of this video, guys. As always, thanks again so much for watching, and if you have any comments, suggestions, or ideas, feel free to let me know. And next time, I finally get to try out my 3-camera setup for the Rapidstrike, so I'll see you then.